Hunter Tree Trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Trader, let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. NQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators cluttering my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Side bar break, executed. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine Tree Trader, yeah we build on rules. Price action only, that's the tool. From sin to pay, yeah we stay clean. Inside the pines, that's the thing.
Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? What is good? What's up? What's up? Mr. Tactical, what is going on? It's Mo, bro. Tony Gold, Corey 2S, Lay, what is happening? Coach Fred, Ryan Wiggins, Digital Nukes, Jip Smith, let's go. Kelly Kaufman, Sandy, Dog, what is going on? NQD in the house. And we got Mr. Tactical over there. What is happening? Anthony Marquez, good to see you guys. So today, really simple day for me. I ended up taking one trade. That's it. One trade, 270 bucks. You can see these accounts right here. This one's actually nuked. I don't know why it's still on there. I gotta get still on there. I don't know why. But all these other accounts are underwater. Some of them are underwater, but I've been grinding them back slowly. So 270 bucks today. And I got two Lucid 25K fundeds down here right at 850, 865 and 850. So trying to get some more Lucid payouts with a 25K direct to fundeds. And Yeah, so only one trade on my funded accounts. That was it. One ES trade. And I'll talk about it. It was... It's going to sound really dumb. But it was... right here, 5-minute ORB, ES. So I've talked about it before. Mondays, I like taking that ORB short. I ended up taking the ORB short off the 5-minute orb ES, and just got 275 bucks. Now, looking at the overall picture here, I wish I would have held it, right? But hey, I had things to do. What is going on? 7 in the house. What's going on, 7? Crypto King, Kelly Kaufman, bro. I took one trade too. 265. That's wild as hell. Oh wow. Yeah. So it was right between, because of the coffee trader, it was right between 250 and 275. So nice. Yeah, I mean that's it. If I can do that every single day, copy trading my accounts consistently, you're just gonna print. You're gonna print money with these prop firms. Up $1,500 today on an eval. Let's go. So I got these trade day accounts. I'm really close. Really close. Guys, I upgraded my banner down here. Upgraded my banner just a bit. I'm really bad at that stuff. I'd love to be able to get to the point where I can just hire people to do that stuff, create banners and thumbnails and all that good stuff, but make my stream look more professional. You shorted the Nas right after New York Open. It's nice. I mean, that's the way it's at. Yeah, that's where it's at. Daily deposits, 1 trade a day keeps the doctor away. 5 trades a day makes your account fades. Yeah, so I did take a few more trades. So this morning I ended up taking on my funded future stream. If you guys were watching, I ended up taking a NASDAQ short and got smoked on it. It was let's see. Yeah, right here. So we put in this outside bar. I tried to short and it immediately reversed on me. Got stopped out. Ended up flipping the switch, which wasn't too bad. Ended up getting some money back. Ended up down right around 40 bucks. Time my stream was over, and then I didn't trade that account at all. I just didn't feel like trading much. I took that first trade, that first 5-minute ORB, and then I didn't trade it hardly at all. I only traded the My Funded Future stream. I did not make a trade after stream today, which I said I was gonna do, and I did make that promise. I was like, I'm not gonna trade. In hindsight, looking at the market, I mean, it was, one of those days where you feel like you could have just made $1 million, but it's always in hindsight, right? So trend day, and the market pretty much finished on its low. It did have a little bit of a bounce as soon as right at the old market close. The RTH close, it ended up bouncing some, but for the most part, I mean, it was just look out, lights out. So who knows? Hopefully we don't have any more speeches tonight. So how's everyone else doing? Past Trader Diaries. What's going on? Glenn, Brian, Turg in the house. Real Robot. What's going on? Lost Penny in the house. What's going on? So yeah, so nice green day for me. Bear Trader in the house. What's up, Bear Trader? Feel like we're gonna try to bounce? Yeah, we could. Rome Dog. Rome Dog in the house. Warren Buffett told me I could have made $1 billion. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So exciting news in the prop streets, though. I mean, we have a bunch of, I don't know much details, but what's going on, Zabak? I just see you up there. What's going on, man? Tradeify coming out with new plans, new things called Tradeify 3.0. So a little bit of an overhaul with Tradeify. So I'm excited to see what's happening with that. Actually, I already know, but I don't think I'm supposed to say. And then My Funded Futures is also coming out with a new product this week. So good competition, right? Good competition. Tip Tucker in the house. Just got 2 more evals with my code. Montreal guy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for using code PINE. DGen in the house. Astro Trader. I'm not a scalper. Thinking I should get a DGen account just to learn to scalp. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're an intraday swinger, then I'm gonna be fully honest with you, Astro Trader. The less trades, the better. Scalping, things like that, you know, it's exhausting. Gives you gray hair, but not a bad idea. So it's not a bad idea to have one account as your DGen account to kind of push the button on. I personally like a daily payout account to do that with. Give some sauce about Tradeify. I can't say, but we will know tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be all kinds of stuff coming out. Yeah, there'll be all kinds of good stuff. Double check this here. Market's gonna open up here in 1 minute, guys. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. You made one trade today? Yeah, me too. One trade on my fundeds. JLB, Aokato, Chetan Chopra, what is up? Chetan Chopra. Sorry, I probably botched that, but welcome. Hello, JLB. Scalp only, 3 attempts is usually what I try. Oh, nice, Real Robot. Yeah, I mean, 1 to 3 trades is kind of where it's at. A little, not really a gap. A high, a low. Small, tiny gap. Small, tiny gap. All right, I can't use brackets on these accounts. I'm going to copy trade them here. Small, tiny open gap down there. I see it. I see a little tiny gap. Do we push down and fill that? I don't really know. Let's take a look at here at the 2-minute. So I'm trying to pass this account 7, 8. Yeah, I need a little bit, couple $100. Hey bro, any chance you can tell us some good strategy to pass an account? I plan to use the first inside bar, but I'm confused about position sizing. Well, the problem is like using the first inside bar to pass an account is in like full porting it in one shot is, you know, you're gonna blow up some accounts because sometimes those inside bars can be pretty large. But I always start with 1-2 minis usually. 1 to 2 minis. Then you can add to it. Like if it's really going on some momentum, you can end up adding to it. All right, pushing up here. But yeah, 1 to 2 minis. It depends on the account warriors with trade, which account you're trying to pass, because like when I'm trying to pass like a cheaper eval, like a Bulenox or something, I'm using full size, and I'm looking for, you know, a little bit. But you know, passing it. So here's the thing, guys. If you're looking to pass the account really quickly, like it can be pretty stressful. So, you know, we have some really reputable prop firms now that have straight to funded accounts. So I do, you know, you take a 25K straight to funded account with Tradeify or Lucid, you know, a direct to funded, and then just trade that small. You know, you skip over the eval process. You know, I usually find it like it kind of like evens out. Now there is a 20% consistency, but for someone like me that usually just takes $200-300 trades anyway and tries to get those base hit days, it really doesn't affect me much. Shoot. I'm gonna try to short this try to short this. There we go. I'm tagged in short here. Just looking for a little bit. Come on, don't rip my face off, please. Short off the pine line here. Looking for 5 points, give or take. Maybe a little more than 5 points. Nice reaction off it. I love that. All right, bang. So nice little scalp right there. 5 points off from the pine line here, and then down into the zero print. So that was my target. Now it could keep going, but I'm just gonna take that little baby scalp, and now I just need a few, like, you know, 220 bucks basically to pass this account, pass these 3 accounts trade days. So it's just a little scalp short off that line. You can see if you zoom right in, I mean, it literally was almost by the tick there. So during New York, I've been looking for a little more, so like 10, 15 points off those. But during Asia and Globex, I like just that just 5 points. You know, you just kind of squeezing just a little bit. You know, you're not getting those huge moves, which is nice sometimes. But Sherry in the house. Fine, when you have a chance, talk about my 150K take profit trader account. Jamie's, yeah, it's gone. I killed it. I killed that last night. As soon as I hopped off stream, actually. That eval, just toast. Dead. I didn't like that eval number, so I put it 6 feet under. The number I didn't like. So take profit traders counts. I am currently proless. I have no take profit trader funded accounts, but second best thing in my opinion, trade day. Hopefully I can get these 3 passed, because these are end of day accounts and daily payout accounts. So hopefully I can get those passed. Can trade copiers flag for the hedging rules? Setting one up with Sierra. It shouldn't, but I've had it happen, Rogue. I've had it happen with Quantower where I was where you copy trade and then you're using limit orders, and sometimes it will trigger along and then it'll take you out of some and then accidentally trigger a short and some of the other ones because it was just a stop. I've had that happen, so you got to be careful. Copy trading is tough. I actually find the built-in one with Tradovate pretty good, except you can't use brackets. I've never had an issue with the built-in one. So nice little rejection after that 145. Need 150 to pass. Hold my beer. Let's go. Sabak. 150. We can do it. We can do it. I failed so many. I'm like 10 accounts about to be broke if I keep failing like this. Oh, I've gone broke a few times, Warriors, for trades. I've definitely gone broke lots of times. What's the pine line? How do you get it on your chart? It's the Finet fair value gap. People in the chat said I call it the pine line. So it's Finet fair value gap. It's it's in the community indicators on Tradovate. Just type that in and it'll pop up. And what I've been doing is trading it on the 2 minute on NQ and the 5 minute on gold. It's been kind of money on the gold, to be honest. It has been money. A little bit higher time frame, so a little bit stronger. But I've noticed that it can push up like maybe to 45, 56. Nice spot to short. Look for a scalp. Maybe 5 points with gold. One NQ one GC that's $500. So it's something I've been practicing. Take a look at the ES 2 minute here. I want to watch for a inside buy, possibly to take. But yeah, Warriors traders. I mean, it's a tough game, and that's the thing. It's like, don't try to get yourself into debt, obviously, but just keep in mind that it does take time to figure this stuff out. We have a lot of zero prints down here. Lots and lots of zero prints. Now I wish I was just hell. I would have passed this account, but... And then I got to get another account to play. Oh, I got my MyFunded Futures account I can play with, actually. Does trade day take you live quicker than others? They can. Yeah, they can. So if you start getting like 3, 4, 5 payouts consistently a day, in a row, daily payouts, they will and can, move you to live. So... Look at this, pushing down here, filling these zero prints. I kind of having a little FOMO here. So I'm seeing all these zero prints down in here. Like, we might push down and start filling those. Let's short this bad boy. Short, short, short. Keep going, keep going. Not gonna look to pass the account because I don't know if I'll get that $220. But I'm gonna look for that little gap to be filled down below. A little bit risky here, guys. Shorting the low here, but going with the momentum. See if we can get that 108.50 on these evals. Get all these zero prints down in here. Come on, give it to me. Give me some more. I was listening to Busta Rhymes today. Give me some more. Keep going. $23,118.75 is where we're at. Looking for that little gap fill down here. If you zoom right in, you see a little bit of a gap fill right here. Maybe I can get a little more. A little more. Something like that. Come on. Don't be playing games. Market was so bearish today. You know you don't want to just put it in a double bottom here and rip. See, I'm thinking out loud. This is all the things that run through my head as I'm trading. When I'm sitting here by myself. Oh, don't be dirty. It's playing dirty right now. Take a look at the 5. I cursed, yeah. Give me some mo. That's right. Took the long and short just now, up 677. You can't do that. I'm just kidding. You can't go long and short. I'm just joking. You can, and people do. On different accounts too. And then they post on Twitter, look at them, all the money I made in this one account. Stefan, I do. Yeah, that's right. 1 MNQ is $2 per point. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Playing some oil now. Nice. Good luck. Good luck. Still short here. NASDAQ. 116.50. Right at my entry. Could have took it off for another quick 5, but I mean, I just think we push down and fill that little gap, right? It's just sitting there. Just itching to be filled. Looking at the 5-minute here. But it is really playing some games. Come on. Just do it. Take a look at YM here real quick. Small gap on YM as well. Small open gap. I think that will get filled as well. That even makes me want to like sign into my fundeds and take that short with the YM. Might actually do that. Come on, NASDAQ. Third 06. Bear flagging here. Trying to get signed into my other accounts here. Short YM too. Looking for that small gap fill. Looking for 115 to pass these accounts. I think we're gonna head for that open gap, so. $114.75. I want to make sure I pass. Granny, no, just do it. Short YM on the fundeds. All right, let's take it out now. Come on. Below 120 now. Man. Being stubborn, isn't it? Nice little bear flag going on. I'm gonna take one off. Making me nervous. Taking one off. I got one on still. I'll look for like right around that 211 or 23-111. Multi short 15 funded accounts on the YM. There it goes. Come on. I think a 111.75 will give me this pass, I think. Sorry guys, I'm not reading the chat at the moment, but I will get back to you guys. I'm just trying to focus here. I got 18 accounts running right now. And this being stubborn. No inside bar in a 5-minute. Should have just held my two mini short right there. I would have got tagged out for the pass, but that's so much risk. So much risk when you're so close to passing, you know. Even one mini is crazy, to be honest with you. You know, I could just probably trade New York tomorrow morning with 3 micros and end up passing this account. YM is right at my entry. Here's my entry on YM, and it's on that Apex account, but it's copy trading all these accounts right here. I know you can do it, NASDAQ. I know you can do it. $23,121. YM's moving in my favor. Come on, YM. Get down there. Nice little buy up there on NASDAQ. Rejecting back off from 127. Almost had it a few times. Maybe this push. Let's see the yank. Usually I have my YM over here, but I'm looking for the gap fill down here, that 45,460. Maybe we get it. YM. If I get it, I make about $160 across those fundeds. All right, gather your volume and liquidity up here, and then let's yank it down. Some inside bar ES longs trigger. Don't like that. Don't tilt. Oh, I'm not tilted. This is just trading. Remind me how do you get the bar countdown on Trade of 8? Oh, the bar countdown, it's over in here, I think. Or right here, the wheel. Settings, view settings. Bar countdown settings. Off the chart. First 2-minute inside bar? No, I don't actually I don't take the 2-minute inside NASDAQ bars at all. I do like the ES 2-minute inside bars. Matter of fact, that is something I do want to look for. Warriors with Trade is the first ES 2-minute inside bar on the New York session. That's something I want to go back and kind of look through some of the little back test the charts. Yeah, the first 2-minute ES inside bar has looked pretty interesting the last few, so. Get on down there. Get your ass down there. Damn, dude, that's how Let's Please blow accounts. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is literally how I trade. I don't know. This isn't your paid Discord where you go on and watch pay your mentor to trade one little micro in front of you. I'm just trolling, guys. I'm just trolling. Miss K in the house. What's going on? Real Robot Ray GT. Yeah, the YouTube's been all screwed up. The chat, the likes, the views, everything's been screwed up today, real bad. When I was on My Fun and Futures TV, I was like, the chat would just go at 100 miles a minute, and then it would freeze, and then go 100 miles a minute, and then it would just freeze. Yeah, I was just joking. How do I know which is the latest contracts to choose? It's not consistent between SIs. Oh, Rome Dog. You can just Google it what the current contract is. But if you go right here and roll forward and backwards, if you're on Trade of 8, that'll get you on the right contract. But we're on the M contracts, basically. NQ, YM, ES, M contracts. Gold as well. I'm trading M. Inside buy, MNQ, yeah. Inside buy, I'm already sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, well, it did a little inside bar trigger there. Hopefully it fails. There we go. Oh, wasn't even close to getting fit. I wasn't even close. My math was way off. Let me check all my accounts though. Okay, that one's a little more. There's the fill. Oh, I need $5, $4. I still got these positions running too. Short. Little YM action. YM's like watching paint dry, so especially during Globex. So not that exciting. I didn't quite pass these accounts either. Here's what we got going on YM at the moment. Looking for the same thing. Looking for the gap fill. So we finally got that gap fill. But yeah, I still need a few bucks. So I'm not going to rush it or anything. I'm just going to wait. Pay attention to this YM. Last time I needed a few dollars when I was on stream to pass an account. I ended up going back in the hole by like $200-300. So I'm just gonna wait for like go with one micro obviously and just wait for a little setup. But I'll let those accounts rest. We'll see what happens to this YM. Maybe we get down and fill that 457 or so. That's what I'm looking at. Put on my lines here. I don't know why they're not on here. There's the order lines. Gotta stop up there at the swing high just in case, because you never know. We get that Trump tweet. If I get this trade on these funded accounts, I probably won't trade these funded accounts for the rest of the day tomorrow. Probably not. And much easier to take that NQ trade on these than been a lot more. I love trading inside and outside bar. Sherry, yeah, Sherry trades. So before I even traded ES or NQ on the 2-minute chart, Sherry has been trading the inside bars and outside bars on it. Loves them. I love the outside bars on NQ. Those have been money. I love it. 51 likes. That is unacceptable. Guys, please do me a favor. Smash that like button. 266 people. If you're watching on the YouTube Shorts, just hit the screen twice. Appreciate that. Who else we got in the chat here? Sorry if I missed some. If you guys had any questions, please feel free to ask again. Mentor, yeah, right, Stevie J for sure. I'm thinking shorts 23-106 on the NQ. You mean after we filled the gap, like shorting down, like. You know, I will take shorts and longs, you know, based like on top of the ranges and look for those breakouts. But it's a little bit tough when the clear target was trying to come down and fill that gap, the mini gap, because it was just wide open sitting there. So that was like the clear target. And then we came right down and literally bounced by the tick off the pine lines. Hey, if ICT can rename fair value gaps from single prints, then I can rename them too. So just joking. I don't want the ICT guys coming after me. Please stay calm. Everyone stay calm. Short YM. Bunch of funded accounts here. Looking for the little gap fill. Thank you, Digital Nukes. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I thought that was a good trade. Midstream said he had 8 viewers. Yeah, that can't be right. Yeah, no, it's definitely something wrong. Nice, Stefan. Already smacked your take profit. Awesome. Long 105. Let's go. Nice dumb money. Nice buy right there. I'm still hoping YM has a little more room to go though. So this is what Trade Syncer looks like. If you guys are ever using the copy trader, this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Pretty easy to do. So right now, this is my lead account. You can see the crown up here. So it's following everything that Apex PA 201 is doing. So you see right up here, Apex PA 201. So whatever, if I throw in an order or a bracket or anything like that, that's what it's going to copy. And it's going to copy across the Lucids, the Apex, everything. So during real fast markets, is it completely accurate? No, because it's so fast, you know, especially if you're trading NQ around the New York Open. But yeah, it works pretty well. I've been happy with it. I don't know if I feel a need to trade on it, but it is nice when you're copy trading across multiple accounts. Well, I had this idea with this YM, but it's like watching paint dry. Let me put the YM trade up there. No one wants to watch that. And let me see if I can pass this account. All right, I need a few dollars on those. I'm gonna uncopy the copy trader. There's no sense of risking it at all. So I need $4 to pass this. Actually, you know what? We get this outside bar short. I'm gonna go short 114. Look for a scalp. 114. Yeah, right around 114.75. Little scalp off that outside bar. Maybe you might get it. Just chopping though. Just chopping on this view up. This is why you don't see streamers trading much anything but NQ and gold and silver and stuff, because trying to trade YM and stuff on stream so incredibly boring. During Globex, when during New York, you can get some nice moves, get some excitement, but I need a few dollars past this account now. Currently have $319 across these three. YM, yeah, Dow. YM. Yeah, you don't see people trading that much. And a few inside bars. Look at this chop fest on ES, just completely sideways. I wish I didn't miscalculate that trade though. Oh, sorry. I didn't see the chat. Didn't even auto scroll there. So now I gotta go back here. Spaces in the house, Johan. Did I purposely do it in ticks? So with YM, I was just doing a very systematic trade. And so that's why you see like the red and green candles, and like I didn't even care because I was just taking a time-based trade, so I didn't even care what it looked like. This one's a little more this is a discretionary trade, but yeah, no particular reason why I have it on ticks. IV's Worldly Desire, what's going on? Thank you so much for the sub, appreciate that. Viv in the house, what is up, Viv? No volume, no, I know it's dead. DGen in the house, Sam. What are we looking at today? So we just took a short because we had the open gap down there, Viv. So there was a little open gap. Ended up taking a short. Tried a few times. Ended up finally hitting a nice take profit, but I miscalculated. So I still need a few dollars to pass these 3 trade day accounts. These are 3 end of day daily payout accounts for trade day. Pine with a capital P will get you the best discount. No activation fee when you use Pine with a capital P. It is case sensitive. So if you put in just Pine, it won't work. If you put in all caps Pine, it won't work. But if you put Pine with a capital P, it'll work just fine. And I get credit, and then I say thank you so much. All right, NASDAQ pushing down here. Let's get some YM. I think if NASDAQ can manage to break out of this little idiot box and push these lows down into here, then I think we'll be able to get our YM take profit. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Let's take a look at gold here real quick. Gold. Gold on the old 5-minute. Just sitting right in the middle, right at that VWAP here. Take a look at YM. YM's sitting right at my entry. My entry at 45,488. 45,488. That's where my entry is, and I'm looking for 4. So yeah, so this gap right here. I'm expecting this to get filled. I'm hoping this gets filled. Oh, I'm short. Why am I short? What did I do? What happened? Why am I short? Did I click the button by mistake? I probably did. All right, well, I'm short. NASDAQ. And that account is passed. These accounts are not. So that account is passed. Exit all. I don't know why. I don't know what I did there. I must have clicked the button by mistake when I was trying to explain things. So 1 trade day, end of day account is passed. Now I need a few more dollars on these 2. So let me just manage the group here. Let me take off the account that's passed. 487 is passed. So manage the group. Let me just get rid of this. So then I got these 2 here. Go to 2. All right, YM's moving down as well. YM's pushing down here. That's good. NASDAQ looking like it's going to take out the low. Pip Drunk in the house. JLD. Pine, what's the name of the fair value gap? Vinay fair value gap. It's right here. Vinay fair value gap. Let's go, Big Frank in the house. Is BLX or Apex have any discounts right now? I don't think so at the moment. Probably soon. I'll check out Buellanox right now. All right, NASDAQ testing that low. Yeah, no discounts right now. 45% off. That's it. I suspect there's going to be something coming out, especially with My Funded Futures coming out with a new plan, supposedly, and then Tradeify also coming out with Tradeify 3.0 tomorrow. So definitely going to be. This is good competition, so we're going to see some good sales, I think. if these plans are any good. John Gage in the house. Do I use the Strat? I do not. The first time I ever heard of the Strat was from you guys. So I am familiar with what you guys are talking about, but no, I actually don't. Can you use TradeSync using TradingView? Maybe. Unless you somehow, if you're connecting a Rhythmic, Tradeovate, NinjaTrader, DX Feed, or Project X, that's the connections. Besides that, I don't really know. I don't really use TradingView at all, so I'm pretty dumb when it comes to anything TradingView. Salmon, yeah, was a good trade. Yeah, I mean, I was just joking, guys. I don't care what you guys trade, as long as you guys are making money. It makes me happy. As long as we're all making money. And that was a good gap trade, mate. Oh, thank you, Stevie J. Spaces. Can you use trade? I answered that. Anyone know if Quantower has a lockout per account like Project X? I don't think so, Bill Snick. I don't think so. Not with Quantower, but someone already answered. Thank you so much. First auto approval on the new Apex. Oh my god. Oh, we got an auto approval for a payout, Coach Fred, with Apex. That is huge. Congratulations, Coach Fred, with the Apex auto approval. So no breathing and relaxing. Waiting. Here we go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Currently up $80. Looking for a little more. Looking for YM to get down in that gap. Let's pull it back over here. If we actually get it. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Just makes sense. Oh, Doc D, thank you so much. So you found me in the morning, and then, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm here every single night trading. Globex open, so 5:45, I usually hop on. A little bit early. We end up chatting for a bit before the market opens, and then, you know, we try to sling some contracts, talk about what's happening on the prop streets, see how you guys are doing, you know, that kind of stuff. Definitely not the greatest time to be trading, but we make do. Gotten a little bit better. It's taken me months of trading Asia to get a little bit better. Sometimes I get wrecked, but today wrecked me. I lost 3 pro accounts, Raspberry trades. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Losing pro accounts is the worst, especially the take profit trader accounts. It feels horrible because, you know, it takes 5 days to get those accounts. This is why, you know, usually, you know, you want to reset those, but can be pretty expensive. Can you tell this market to do something? 2-point range in ES? I know. Right back to my entry here. It's a little annoying. I feel like I just want to get out of this trade. Well, we'll hold. We'll hold. IVs, what up? Oh, yeah, thank you for the sub. What up, my guy? I'm new, so I hope you trade tomorrow so I can see your mindset. I know you said you may not. Oh, I'll be on tomorrow. My Funded Futures TV, 10 a.m. every single morning for 30 minutes. I'll be on My Funded Futures TV. So if you look up that, then I'll be on every single morning. That's a paid gig, so I will be there, or I don't get a paycheck. So No TradingView for my order block back testing. Yeah, I do use TradingView for that, but I don't even know how to like connect anything to it or anything, Coach Fred. I just pay for the back testing stuff, but I don't even pay for live data or anything. I'm an idiot when it comes to TradingView. What is Silver up to? I'm mad at Silver. Silver is on the VWAP and is chopping sideways. It's really not doing much. It's kind of gross, to be honest with you. I think comes Asia Open, Tokyo Open, it might start moving. But right now, I mean, gold's kind of looking like it wants to try to break to the upside. NASDAQ just chopping around here. 100, 112. Slowly, just kind of slowly fading down and to the right is what we've been going, what NASDAQ's been doing. It's got that slow fade right now. Love Lucid payouts, so instant. Sacred Stonks, me too. So also, I mean, Lucid payouts, My Funded Futures payout, super fast. I mean, we did a My Funded Futures payout on stream the other day, and it was instant, right to the bank. It's essentially the same thing as Lucid, so, which makes me happy. We'll take that all day, every day. Thank you, Miss K, 295 watching, 101 likes. Did you have a Discord? Yeah, I have a Discord. Let me make sure I put it in the right Discord this time. I better double check here. Discord's in the link, guys. The link's in the chat, I mean. Discord link. Can't find that indicator on TradingView or TradeBait. It's right here. If you go to Explore Community Indicators down here and you go FVG. If you go FVG, it should be the first thing that pops up. There's some other ones too, but there's this one right here. It's got about 24,226. Thanks, guys, for joining the Discord. What's up? What's up? Yeah, market's just dead now. YM's really not doing too much. Still need a few dollars to pass those trade days. Thanks, guys, for joining the Discord. Lots of new viewers today. Awesome. Appreciate you guys being here. Love it. Especially when the market's not moving. Oh, okay, Coach Red. Oh, yeah, sorry. Hey, Tim Korth in the house. 44, the Punisher. What's going on? Mitchell, what is up? How did everyone do today? I know some people have already answered, but how the rest of you guys do? You guys, how you guys doing right now? You guys green, red, just sitting, waiting for a trade? I mean, it's... A lot of times trading, that's what it is a lot of waiting. What do you guys do when you're waiting on a trade? Do you guys play any games or anything like that, or you just watch streams? I don't do anything. I don't watch. I guess I just listen to other streamers, I guess. I don't really play games or anything waiting for a trade. Some people play chess while they're waiting. You play Valorant? Nice. You know what I was playing, Spino? I was playing some old school. I've been playing through, getting ready for GTA 6. I've been playing old Red Dead Redemption. So Red Dead Redemption 1. I've been playing through that at night. Old school. Come on, YM. Get down there. Let's fill that gap. Drink Celsius? Yeah, that'll keep you going. There's a way to play Madden. Oh, let's go, Big Frank. Play a little Madden. I'm horrible at Madden. What's up, Eric Lake in the house? You play COD? Yeah, a lot of gamers. A lot of people game while they're waiting on a trade. What's up, Design Knob? Miss K, you play some games too? So when we shorting? I am short YM. Looking for the gap fill, but not looking too great at the moment. Red Dead is top classic. It is. It's fun, huh? Pluck your nose hairs. Yeah. The old Borderlands games. I'm familiar with them, but I don't think I've ever played them. You have $4,200, 700 across 6 accounts, Chris. Oh, let's go. I actually do my work. Is it Orlando? Yeah, there is that. There's actually doing work. The other day I was editing video. I was editing a video while I was waiting for a trade. Listening to Alpine Trader, editing a video. Market was just going sideways, you know. Yeah, I'm short across my, what is this, 16 funded accounts, 17 funded accounts, 15 funded accounts. What's up, Eric? Eric in the house. Yeah, Red Dead, the old school one is fun. I mean, Red Dead 2 is obviously really good, but Red Dead 1, I've never played it, actually. I think I played no, I don't think I ever played that Red Dead 1, so I went right from, there was a part of my life where I kind of skipped over some games, some gaming years. But I've been pretty much gaming my whole life, you know. Ever since Nintendo. Well, actually, my grandparents had an Atari that they bought. So they had an Atari, and they used to let, you know, well, when I'd go over to my grandparents to visit, I would be able to use the Atari. I'm not that old, but like they did have that Atari. All right, let's go. Come on, fill the gap. Bang. Solid. Nice solid trade across the funded accounts. A lot of green there. So nice little solid base hit. Really didn't have any risk on whatsoever. Or didn't get in any drawdown. So nice little base hit day. Good start, right? Could maybe look for another base hit tomorrow and then, or just leave it. You know, there's definitely no rush to get these to pay out. That's what I like about it right here. $1,927. So when you look at that and you go, oh, base hits are not that bad, you know, when you look at it in the bigger picture. All right, so let's get rid of these. Apex accounts. And let's go back to, let me make sure everything is closed. Okay, everything's closed. Oh, thank you, Self-Govern, on Discord. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, come hang out. So, here's what I was looking for on that trade. Same thing as it basically both these trades, NASDAQ and YM, were looking for the gap fill. It's an open gap where, I mean, the market was just so bearish today. I mean, just pushing down, pushing down. And then it opens up with no real news, you know, no real fundamental news or anything like that, and opens up with a small gap to the upside where it was literally open from the close, right? And it's a good chance that we come down and fill that area. And so I end up just going short, no real setup, but just going short once on YM, thinking that we would fill that gap. And same with NQ. NQ ended up having a little tiny gap right here, and we pushed down and filled it. So now we are pushing down lower, so everything's getting cabooshed. I just need a few more dollars to pass this account. So here we go. Let me switch it to MNQ here. 1 micro. Just need a few dollars. Go 2 micros. I'll look for a little scalp. Look for a little scalp, see if we can get that pass. Every strat it doesn't work anymore at Lil Joe. Yeah, it's kind of been that way. DJN in the house. Thank you so much. Son of Wall Street. Cali. God of War is peak though. Yeah, I tried playing God of War. But I love yeah, Red Dead. Yeah. Red Dead. Oil's ripping. Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, oil ripping, NASDAQ coming down. So yeah, so oil decided it wanted to take off here. So NASDAQ's pushing back down here. Currently up 325, about 120 to 150 on the fundeds. And look at YM's coming down as well. Just absolutely getting cabooshed here. Looking for a few points. Few dollars, I should say, to get these accounts officially passed. Thank you, Big Frank. So yeah, so today I ended up making about 250 on those accounts, and then another 150. So all those accounts were big time into drawdown. So now, which is really nice, like some of these accounts, yeah, this is good. So some of these Apex accounts now, if I'm looking at them, if I look at the drawdowns, so like 201 was almost cooked. So I'll be honest with you, some of these accounts only had about $200 left in drawdown, and I managed to get them back. 1,700 in drawdown now. 1,600 on that one. I know there's some of them down here that are pretty low. Yeah, still $1,600 left to draw down on these ones too. So 2,100 on that. So yeah, grinding back those Apex. It was a little touch and go. I'll be honest. I thought that they were going to be cooked one day, but I ended up stopping, having about $200 something left in drawdown. I think it was like 260 or something. Took one trade, and the next day ended up making No, I took 2 trades, but I ended up taking the first trade for about $300, and then I took another trade for about $300. Got back about $600 on that day, and then ended up, taking a few more base hit days, getting them grinded back. All right, we are coming down here, 23,556. Looking for a little micro trade, just for a few dollars. Try a 50 bounce. Top of the hour as well. About 5 minutes ago, which also led to the big push down. So volatility is starting to pick up a bit. Yo, Ichimoku, what is up, man? Good to see you. I remember you from My Funny Futures TV. Vimol, what is going on? Thank you so much for the sub. Let me go to my Streamlabs to see who subbed. IVs, yeah, you got Josh Scott. I might have missed you. I am on time. Thank you so much for the sub. Vimol, thank you so much for the subs, guys. We're almost to 7,000 subs. Pretty awesome. All right, come on. All right, pushing lower here. Yeah, I'm not going to try a 50 bounce, actually. I'm going to wait. I think we could push down at 23,023. Oh, that was a pretty nice 50 bounce. Just ripped 13 points. Red candles in the house. Just going down, down, down. Yeah, that's right. Just going down, down, down. Man, oil. Yeah, oil taking off. NASDAQ pushing down. Oil is just ripping to the upside. YM also pushing down here. Everything just coming on down. Little 20 bounce here. You don't think you've ever seen the NASDAQ this low? Probably not, since you've started trading. I mean, finally, that fake market. And look at the daily chart, just absolutely cliff. Just cliffed. Oh, really, Pond? There's some headlines coming out? Ooh. We're going to get a tweet saying that the negotiations are going well and then the market's going to pump 300 points. Is that what's going to happen? You know that's what's going to happen. Negotiations are going very well. And then the market will shoot up 300 points. Plunge protection team. Nice little bounce here, 321. So we are kind of just got a bit of a falling knife going on. So I'm just waiting here. Yeah, Glenn, it is coming down. Oil's going up. Still going higher. Let's take a look at the 5-minute here. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, gold's really coming down as well. So surprising me how gold and silver has been following the NASDAQ, or, you know, vice versa. Where usually, you know, if NASDAQ's tanking, then gold shoots up, right? But no, the market's just scared of the oil. So whatever oil's doing, it dictates on what NASDAQ's doing right now. So. That was a pretty big bounce there off 23.21 after we swept that low, the daily low, yes, from earlier. That's a pretty big bounce. Shoot. Tried to push the short button, but I had the bracket on. I had the group trade. I forgot. Oh well. Short one micro. Let me just see if I can get a little play out of this. Try to hop in off that inside bar break, but you know I don't really like those. We're just looking for a few dollars. Get this account passed. I want to get down there, 23,038, 35.50. Had that pretty big move. Now it's doing a little choppy. Take me out. Come on. All right, good. These accounts have passed now. So that one's passed, that one's passed, that one's passed. So nice trade day 3, 50K end of day accounts. Get those daily payouts. That's what I'm hoping to get. I need to get back on the daily payout train again. So take profit trader. I haven't had much luck with them lately. Well, don't mean I've given up on them. I just got these 3 trade days to trade now. So these accounts should be passed, and I should have them by tomorrow. The nice thing about the end of day accounts is to get a day 1 payout with an end of day account is much easier than obviously the intraday trailing. Trade day also has static accounts as well. So like I said, if you want to pick up any trade day accounts, Pine with a capital P. So these are the end of day ones, 50Ks. $30% off, no activation fee. So yeah, so good. We're up. We're nice and green on all the funded accounts currently, and then just past 3 to add to the collection of funded. So that'll give me 16, 17, 18 funded accounts right now. So, all right, back to the chat, guys. Sorry. Ba-ba-ba. Inside bars on YM, they actually don't work that great on the 5-minute chart. But I tell you what does is the Harami candles. Stevie J. Harami candles work really good. It works, the first one worked really well on this 5-minute chart, but yeah, they tend not to work very well, but the market's changed too. You can see a few of them working pretty good. But I do like the Haramis. Those tend to work really, really good. All right, I don't want to play these accounts or trade these accounts. Whoops. I'm so curious on what I did when I hopped in that short earlier by mistake. I don't even know what I did. I've done that before on stream, and then I've rewound the stream, and I was like, oh, I see what I did. Like I was like explaining something, and then I accidentally clicked. What's my approach on evals? I trade them pretty aggressively. I mean, I traded. Let's take a look at my stats on these. I mean, I don't play when it comes to evals. I mean, I need funded accounts. I mean, I usually just buy I buy a lot of straight to funded accounts. But here's how I pass this account right here. This month, so 59 trades, $3,000, right? 62% win rate. My average win is on 145. My average losing trade 102. So right around that, 1-to-1, not quite, but that's usually what I end up, being in. But yeah, and then look, it's mostly minis, right? So minis, ES minis, NQ minis, YM minis. Gold, can't trade the minis on gold, so with trade day. So that's the micros, but you can see this loss right here, 1,045. I almost lost the accounts. 1,045 I lost on one trade there. Ended up getting some back, and then ended up passing the account. So I had one really bad trade. You can see it right here, actually. Because when I'm trading eval, sometimes I have like a mental stop, but I don't really put in the stops like I should. Because here's the reason why you should, because we're living in a news market, and at any moment you could get a tweet, and you never know where that market's going to go. It could just shoot up 200-300 points, and you have losing your eval or funded accounts. I always have a stop usually, but with evals, you know, even those, you don't really want to lose the accounts either. So I'm glad I get those passed. So there's those. Done. End up making about $350 on those, I think, tonight. Apex funded accounts. Let's see it. Maybe we maybe something interesting pops up here. Take another little base hit across the all the fundeds. Can't trade metals with Apex right now. Still. But we can trade ES, NQ, and YM. What was the news driving up oil? Oh, yeah, oil on fire, literally. Oh, no. We getting caught back on the chat. Oh, you need to lose money, Glenn? Yeah, I hate that. I showed that the other day on Take Profit Trader. That account that I smoked today, that eval, that 150K. But yeah. Need $140 to pass an eval? Let's go, Viv. You can do it. And you know, you don't have to do it today. I think kind of, it can get like even evals now can get pretty expensive. So, oh, thank you, Pon. So you know, you kind of want to. It feels good to slow down on evals. Not Pelwell. Thank you so much for the sub. Make crypto out of gold. Let's go. Guess 23,000 is the new level. I guess it is. Yeah, I mean we hung on to that 25,000, right? 25,000. We hung on to that since October. If you go to the hourly chart here, look here, my box is still up here. We just hung here since last October, just right in that 25,000 zone. So it feels good that we've broken out of it. You know, for us day traders, you know. Finally. Even the NQ hourly inside bars have not been working. Look, so you broke to the upside on the NQ hourly, and I've been really liking these hourly plays on NQ. But when you get a news event, so as this broke to the upside, you know, it starts doing that, and then I don't know, you can just throw it right out. All your setups and stuff, throw them right out the window. So one of the things that I've been finding lately is that what I've been finding success in is just scalping. So you're looking for that 100, 200 bucks, 300 bucks, and then being done. And like today, I end up making like 300, 250 to 270 actually, 250 to 270. But it was one trade. It was one ES trade. That was it. So it was just looking for those scalps, not really trying to like hold on for any intraday swings or anything like that right now, because you just get a headline like that, and then it's all over. Although the market just continued to go down, you know, which is what it's been doing, but you know, obviously the oil shooting up through the moon here, and now it's just going sideways. So yeah, I'm anxious to get another Lucid payout. I've been I haven't got a Lucid payout this year. I got a bunch last year, so I'm anxious to hopefully get on the old Lucid train again and start getting some more payouts with them, because it's so nice when you just take those, when you go click that payout button, you already know that you're It tells you exactly where you need to be, and then you get your payout right into your bank account. It's faster than a personal account, right? Because faster than a personal account, I mean, which prop firm do you buy straight to funded? I want to try that. I see that. Yeah, straight to funded accounts, Lucid. So Lucid is one, Tradeify is the other. Those are the top ones right now that I like. If you're thinking about buying a Tradeify, I would probably wait till tomorrow, because just to see what they come out with. They're coming out with Tradeify 3.0, but Lucid is always just a great one. I'll put the Lucid link in the chat. Please use code PINE. That'll get you the best discount. Currently 40% off all accounts right now. Lucid. So there it is in the chat. Beanstalk and House. You're on the right side and made 4,200. I know. Isn't that nice when you're on the right side? Yeah, My Funny Future does have a fast track too. Yeah, but straight to fundeds, Tradeify and Lucid. And everyone's been loving Lucid. So that's definitely my highest rated amongst my fellow peers in the chat. We did a poll and Lucid's everyone's favorite right now, so love it. Sandy in the house. Thomas Saylor. Wow, you guys are really chatting it up tonight. I love it. Looking like a classic bull trap. Yeah, it could be, yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting right now. It's going to have to be a real good setup for me to take on these fundeds. Introduce those invite only plans. I think that's for live traders, Pip Drunk, right? Or yeah, I think that's for live traders, the invite only plans. So I think that's for people that want to go live. Oh, Justin, you asked the question. So I'm assuming it's something to do with trailing drawdown. Yeah, so intraday trailing drawdown. So any accounts that have intraday trailing, that means, let's just say you start with $2,000 on a 50K account. You're in a trade. You caught the short, right? You caught the short tonight. You're in a trade. It goes $2,000 in your favor, and you let it come back to break even. You smoke the account that day. That's how intraday trailing works. How I get around it is I simply scalp. Just like you see me doing a lot on the stream, just scalping. That's how I get around it. Doesn't really bother me at this point. I'm so used to trading it. Do I like end-of-day accounts? Yeah. I mean, I prefer them, of course. But the majority of my payouts come from intraday trailing. The majority of my payouts. I don't know why. Well, I can actually tell you why. Probably. It's because I scalp and then I take the base hit and I'm done on the day, and then I just move on. I think that's why most of my payouts come from intraday trailing. End of day accounts tend to be those accounts where you can have no consistency. You end up try to take 50% of your profits, so you can say get it up to $10,000, take out $5,000. So what do I always try to do? Try to get it to $10,000 and end up blowing the accounts. Instead of just taking the base hits, making $200, $300, $400 in a day, get it up to $3,100 or wherever you need to be, $3,600, depending on the prop firm, and then taking out $2,000 each account, that kind of stuff. So I think that's why I do better with the intraday trailing accounts sometimes. But daily payout accounts, like Take Profit Trader, whereas intraday trailing is a little bit tougher. I tend to blow a lot more of those accounts because the intraday will get me, because I'm not patient with them. When it tells me I need to get a day one, or tells me I can get a day one payout, sometimes that's what I go for, Which account do I trade on Lucid? So right now I have direct accounts, but everyone likes the flex. So that's what everyone's been buying, is the flex. But the funny thing is, I usually buy pros because I like to pass in one day, because that's my thing. But I, instead of doing that, right now I have 25K direct funded accounts. That's what I traded tonight on copy traded to my Apex. All right, market's coming down here still. So the flex plans is 50% consistency on the eval side, but no consistency once funded. Lucid Flex. There's a link again in the chat for Lucid. So Lanta, Lucid is great. Yeah, everyone loves. I mean, no complaints really. I mean, few outliers, right? You'll see something on Twitter, on the Twitterverse, but for the most part, great. I mean, Tradeify, Lucid, never have they denied a payout, because what they have things in place where they can catch it before. So if you're breaking a rule, like a hedging rule or something like that, they'll catch it before you get to a payout, right? So they've never had a denied payout, which is nice. So when you go to click that button to get the payout, it's pretty much automatic. Now, Coach Fred, Apex, took a Apex payout tonight, and it was instant approval. So big improvements over at Apex as well. So we like that. So all the competition between all the firms, the big dogs, we like, because it's good for us, you know, as traders. A Lucid direct account straight to funded. Yeah, Brave Day. Yep. Straight to funded. And you guys saw, like, I'm not scared to trade minis on the 25K accounts, except with NASDAQ. So NQ minis, don't love that. But YM, ES, I did trade some minis today. Even on the 25Ks. But NASDAQ minis, don't love it. Don't love it. Bella in the house. What is up? Good morning. Good morning. My funded account. I'm just getting through the chat. Sorry, guys. I'm way behind. We've been trading. Trading. We're doing well. I almost got these accounts back out of drawdown. These Apex accounts. Let's see. So I thought I might have cooked these accounts, but I stopped when I had about $270 worth of drawdown, and then we are battling back. So I've been battling back for a few days now, but just kind of like base hitting it, you know, getting back on track. So now all the accounts, all my Apex accounts that I'm copy trading are all right around, you know, that over $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 in drawdown. So trying to battle them back, and hopefully we'll end up getting a payout. But there's no rush. There's no rush. If we get to a payout next month, that'll be great. If we don't, that's okay too. Currently right at $50,000 in the Apex payouts this year, so that's literally a lot of people's yearly salaries already. So trying not to have, I like I said, I've been in a little bit of a slump, I felt, with those accounts, because after that payout, but trying to battle back. Dang it, I blew 2 counts off that drop, Pine. Oh, sorry to hear about it, Eric. Yeah, I mean, that drop was killer. Doc D, see you tomorrow. Yeah, see me tomorrow on My Funny Futures TV. $50,000 with Apex. I've had 85, 87,000 right now in payouts this year, Sandy. But 50K just with Apex. I'm not getting any numbers by Sandy. Sandy's like the number whisperer. No, 50,000 with Apex. 85 or so total payouts this year. Ba-ba. All right, Market. What are you doing, Market? Bum, bum, bum. All right, Mark's down here, 23,040. Tokyo open here in 20 minutes. Sleepy. Falling asleep. Coop in the house. What's up, Coop? Yeah, tomorrow should be good. I mean, I think here in just a few minutes, 20 minutes or so, I think we should get a little volatility. A little volatility. Back, love it when you have an electrician that takes pride in their work and the board takes me 10 minutes to inspect. Easy day. Oh, let's go, Stevie J. Let's go. Yeah, it makes things a little easier, right? There's some sloppy contractors out there, that's for sure. New York Forex accounts are all up hundreds great day. These 2 accounts were baby ones. I'll grab 2 more Friday. Let's go. Payday. Let's go. Payday resets are the best therapy for sure. Miss K. Guys, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Appreciate you. So if you guys are just tuning in, we are currently up 150 to 126 across all the Apex funded accounts, and just past 3 trade day accounts, end of day daily payout accounts. And now the only eval that I really have to work on is I have a My Funded Futures Rapid account that I need to work on, but I'll probably save that for tomorrow for the stream in the morning at 10 a.m. Catch me there if you guys want to see me sling some contracts in the morning. Been doing pretty well. I took a little bit of an L today. It was like a half L. Ended up losing about $40 on stream, but I was down like 80, got half of it back, and then couldn't really find another trade. I only trade for 30 minutes on the My Funded Futures stream, so it's a fun little segment. It's on at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Hopefully you guys can join me there. Put the pine trees in the chat when you're there. Jack Boom, what's up? Dynamite. Good to see you guys. How you guys doing tonight? You guys doing all right? Yeah, market's getting a little lame right here. We had a nice move down, but it's going sideways. Probably waiting for the old Tokyo Open. And yeah, we had some headlines, I guess, come out about oil. So oil shooting up, which means it's going to drive the market down. And if we take a look at the old Forex Factory, yeah, it's just talking about oil news. Oil. Let's take a look at the news that we got coming on tomorrow. So that's Monday. Here's Tuesday. So let's see. Jolt's job openings tomorrow morning. As soon as my segment hits, right? So 10 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow morning we'll have Jolt's jobs opening. We have non-farm Wednesday, employment change, core retail sales on Wednesday, ISM PMI on Wednesday. So a lot of red folder stuff, and then unemployment claims on Thursday. And yeah, non-farm on Friday. So lots of news this week. Lots of news. Talk about the yen. I don't even know. When I had Project X, I could pull up the yen really quickly, but Zabak trades the yen. Zabak loves to trade the yen. Lucy's price is going up on yeah, I think everyone's going up a little bit. Jack Boom, unfortunately. I think everyone's kind of going up. I don't think Apex has a deal going on right now, but I suspect tomorrow there'll be some sort of deal coming out. I'll let you guys know as soon as there's a sale. I just know that there's Tradeify 3.0 coming out, so lots of big changes over there at Tradeify. There's gonna be some changes for sure. We want to know when those Apex direct-to-funded accounts are coming. That's what we want to know. Daryl said this like 2 years ago. We want to see it. Remember that interview that Daryl did, guys? Apex direct-to-fundeds. Said that they're really looking at having those come out. That would be kind of crazy. Could be a game changer, especially if we can have all 20. That'd be nuts. Yeah, Eric, for sure. Don't know though. 6J for Yen. Thank you, Coach Fred. Guys, do me a favor. Smash that like button. I'm gonna hang out here for a few more minutes, but nice solid trading. I really don't want to give any back as far as the funded accounts go. Nice solid trading right now. We'll hang out for a bit. Thank you guys so much for using code PINE with Apex, Bulanox, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Tradeify, Lucid. I made a little banner. I expanded my banner down at the bottom of the stream. I added Lucid and Apex Trader, Apex Funded on there. It only took me like an hour to figure out how to do it. I'm so bad at that stuff, right? Yeah, guys, smash that like button before I get going. I think I might just call it here, guys. Just a few more. Oh, Bella. See, Bella says hopefully soon with the Apex Direct accounts. So hopefully soon. So it's still in the works, right? That is still in the works. So Apex Direct to funded. So that'll be exciting. It looks like the market's going to push down here. But yeah, really good night. End up passing a few of those accounts, and then green across the 15 Apex accounts, and green on 2 Lucid direct to funded accounts, 25Ks. Got those up to $976. So getting pretty close to a payout with the 25Ks. That's the nice thing about, you know, those baby accounts, is that if you can get a little streak going with a 25K account direct to funded, you know, you don't have to make a whole lot to actually get to a payout. So hopefully I can capitalize on that and get one of those. But I believe Lucid is 50% off for new users. So I'll throw that link in the chat. Sorry. Throw that link in the chat for Lucid. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Right? So tomorrow morning, My Funded Futures TV, and then tomorrow night. So there's Lucid in the chat. Use code PINE with all the other props, especially when Tradeify comes out with their new deals tomorrow. Think of me, okay? Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. And we'll do it again. Thanks, guys, for being here. Smash that like button. Peace. Later, guys.
Wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase. Let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. NQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund a dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily pay getting funded to live. That's a different feel. Trade, they take profit. Apex on a deal. Evaluation passed. Now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks.